Hi everybody, this is Tandy Gutierrez and this is your Wenomadwehappy.com weekly vlog. Okay, so I've been keeping you updated on what I learned in our weekly travels. So for 12 months, my family and I are traveling the globe and we're working as we go. My husband and I both work online. And we're homeschooling, unschooling, world schooling the kids as we go. And originally I thought I will just share, fitness and wellness things that we learn in each place, and then it has really evolved. The feedback that I get is that it's, giving some people hope and some courage to think about doing uncommon things and to really get moving in their spaces a little bit. We did it for lots of reasons, okay? And it has been 10 years in the making before we pulled the trigger on it. One of the reasons, which I haven't shared yet, is really about a minimalist lifestyle. This idea of waste and consumption, and not to get too heavy before we started, but there was a lot of thought process behind what we were doing. I love the idea of simplicity and having really beautiful things, and the true definition and the true term of materialist is not that you have tons of stuff. It's that you have beautiful, exquisite pieces that you really love. And my sun sign is Taurus, so I'm a materialist. I love real things. And again, real food, real workouts, thoughtful, curated stuff, because too much of things is just stuff and just wasteful when it comes to fitness and wellness. So what I teach are like curated workouts on the mat that are 30 minutes long. It's about being really intelligent. It's about knowing how to shape and craft exactly what you need to balance a body in that 30 minutes, okay? When it comes to food, it's about simplifying, getting rid of all the crap, all the processed stuff, all the things that don't work for your system, and then having your own personal menu of cracking your food code. When it comes to life, when we packed up our house in Austin to travel for this year, we're in month 5 right now, I absolutely knew that we weren't going to need 3/4 of the things that we were putting in storage ever again. I loved that we each had a suitcase, a large one, and a backpack. So it wasn't that we were getting rid of everything. We have children and I like stuff. I do. I like to have my things. And I think some people can survive even on less than what we're doing. But everybody was like, dude, you each have one big suitcase, one backpack, and one extra suitcase for work stuff. That's it. And it's not even huge. And so it's been really fascinating to see that process. Like, yes, there are new things that get purchased. There are. We've got kids who grow out of stuff. We are donating as we go or swapping things out of the suitcase. We've got this space and that's what we've got to work with. So now being in month 5 and we're back in New York, someplace we lived before, a little brain bend, a little confusing, but we're in somebody else's space in an Airbnb at all times. So we're not buying a lot of extra stuff. We have to respect their space and use what's here and then kind of navigate around that. So part of this is about a minimalist lifestyle of going, how can we do with less and be really satisfied and really happy? Have the boys for 2 seconds really mention that they missed things. Once, twice, they're we, which, okay, right? They're kids. But there are other things, not so much. Like there's libraries wherever we go. We're going out and playing wherever we go. Do they miss their friends? Sure, but it's not as much as you think in a lot of ways. So there's not much stuff missing. Have I missed some things? Yeah, I like my clothes. I've missed a couple pairs of shoes. And it would be simpler. But I also packed like the things that I knew that we used all the time. So when it comes to clothes and stuff, you don't really need that much. And if you have things you truly love, that is satisfying, right? So then we hop to the topic of food, which I'll try to cover super fast. People think that the way we eat in our house, which is gluten-free, whole foods, real foods, and we cook everything, that you've got to have all these crazy pots and pans and all of the accoutrements to go with it. We're in Airbnbs. It's all IKEA stuff that people have left here, and we do have to purchase a few pieces along the way, but we've done it. So it's a note to say that you can survive on far less, and not just survive, you can really enjoy your life, and having less simplifies the confusion and the choices. It actually makes things easier. So what have I learned this week? Follow your instincts about simplifying. I would probably write a blog on this to expand on it a bit, but that we're doing it, it's totally doable, and that you might even try it in your own house without having to go anywhere. So if you want to join me for workouts or food, Mat&kitchen.